Okay, I kept talking when the last assignment recording stopped, so I'm just going to repeat a couple of the last steps. I think. Oh dear. Okay, we'll try this. Apparently I saved it already, so we'll just do it again. These were not lined up correctly, so now they are. And this changes the whole column if I select the whole column, so I'm just going to do it like that, and now it's good. You're good on this side. Everything looks good. So we're going to move to this side. Now what I do, because these are headings, is I make these bold. I think professionally that's the right thing to do. Here you'll see that everything is it's not currency, everything. Some are hours, some are percentages. So I'm going to I'm going to copy this, double click on Format Painter, because that means you can use that format, paste it wherever you want. And I chose to do this. That's the one thing that is dollars in that section. That's the one thing that's dollars in that section. This section has $2 signs, so I'm just going to make the top one with a $. I'm not sure if this is correct. I think this is subjective. I looked everywhere and I couldn't really, don't do that. Control Z, undo. Okay, I think, and you can see Format Painter went off because I hit Control Z and that undid everything. But I also chose to, the book says put lines everywhere. That's wrong. It's confusing and it's just not professional formatting. It should be easy to read. And if you put lines everywhere, it's not. However, I chose to separate the sections with a line just to make it more readable. Doggone it. Second choice computer, I hit the button wrong. Make sure that's good. Okay, so I'm putting an underline, a bottom border on all of the section borders. So on the bottom cells of every section, I'm putting a bottom border. And you could do this, and you could hit Control Y, and that redoes it. Because my last action was a bottom border. Control Y. Control Y. But I think if you highlight all of these together and do Control Y, it's only going to put a border on the bottom one, and I don't think that's good. So Control Y, yes, it will just put a border on the bottom one. So you have to do each of these individual, because even though it's one line, it's still a section, and you want to be consistent. Oh, and I'm hitting Shift arrow to highlight those because it's far faster to me. Shift arrow arrow, Control Y. Done. This whole side's done. This assignment's done. Oh, I'm so sorry. We have to insert a page break here. So highlight column E and go to page layout. No, go to insert. No. Why can't I find this? Let's see. Breaks, thank you. Insert page break. So now, see the page break right there? You can always check it by Control P. Control P is print preview, what we used to call it in the old days. That's page 1. That's page 2. So there's one more step that we haven't done. If you hit escape, you go out of print preview, and you want to, well, choose this. Doggone it. Pull down here, and you can do it all in one place. And you can say, I think this is margins 1 inch, so just Go like this, Shift Tab. Tab and type of 1. Tab, type of 1. Tab, type of 1. Tab, type of 1. Okay, we're going to center it on the page horizontally, which means it'll look better. And we can print preview right here. Okay, now see, I don't see all of the headings, so I'm going to need to do something about that. It means I'm going to need to make these columns wider, because there is a key to say something about the headings, but I don't have time. So we'll just make these bigger. I'm just eyeing this, but those look about even dollar-wise. Maybe a little bigger. Okay, so now let's see. I don't understand that. I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to check and make sure something's wrong with these. I don't know what. So we're going to... Oh, I know what it was. If we center across selection and include that last cell, I think this will work. And if you highlight all those lines and try to do this all at the same time, it will center it in the middle as well, and it doesn't work out right. You have to do center across selection line by line. So now that worked. So I'm going to copy that. Yeah, let's see if this works. And say Control Y. Oh, it does work. Control Y. Okay, so let's just make this smaller. There we go. Now this didn't get right. See, it didn't get this column right here and this one either. So we're going to do this again. Sorry, this is clumsy. I'm usually not this clumsy with this step, but this is how it is. And I'm not editing this video. I'm bound and determined to send it like it is. Okay, so now select all 4 cells, Control Y. And it didn't work. Fantastic. I'm all for not editing, boy. Okay. I'm going to center it, and then I'm going to center across selection. So that kind of undoes it, and maybe that'll... Okay, there we go. Now let's see if Control Y will work here. Control Y. There we go. Ta-da! Okay. I'm going to save it. Uh-oh. Projected income. No, projected income is okay because it's across these 3 cells, but it's not. It doesn't look right. I'm just going to double check it. That's something that is key to professional document production. Trust yourself. Use your eyes. Make sure that it's consistent. If it doesn't look right, it doesn't hurt to double check. You never know what you might have hit on accident. That looks much better. Okay. I don't like this either. This is not centered across the whole thing. I must have forgotten to select a cell or something, so I'm just going to redo it. That macro is going to come in very handy when we get there. Say okay. Looks great. Okay, save it. Control P. It looks great. No, I didn't do operating expenses. Shame on me. But again, double check, double check. So I want to do this, and I just want to copy the format, but I don't really want a border. So the easiest thing is going to be Format Painter and go like this and select all 3 cells. But I put a border, and I don't want a border. I should have done income. In fact, that's what I will do. Format Painter. because the section headings should not be as big as projected income. There we go. Now it looks great. Let's try one last time. It looks great. Income still looks smaller. Why is that? It's not. It just looks that way. Oh, is this bold? Bold? And bold. I don't understand. Okay, but we're done. And okay. Thank you very much. See you on the next assignment.